wickedness dey. Once they get into power, now when to then go gain. Now in their brain, then we type one man will change. In the name of change, why? Change, change, change. They combine those with change. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them.
Hello, my people. How you na day today? This is another day. Welcome to 360 Opinion Program. I'm still your man, Mr. Opinion, as you can see. Today is another day. I greet every one of you. I say hi to you from wherever you're watching me from. For those of you that are watching me on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Every day we have to come with different story, as you all know, and we share the opinion based on what we see and what we know. I want to appreciate every one of you that sent me a message last night. I read it and I try as much as possible to reply your message. For those of you that send me a message on WhatsApp and those of you that send me a message on Facebook, I read your message and I try to reply to as many as possible message. So today I just want to say thank you to every one of you. Welcome to the program. This is 360 Opinion Program. On this platform, we let people come online to share their own opinion. We let people come and talk about the situations. Share your opinion on what is going on about in Nigerian LLC. Your opinion doesn't make it a fact, but at the same time, that's still your opinion and you have rights to it. Like I always tell everybody, when you have an opinion on something, it's your right to share the opinion based on what you feel. But that doesn't make it a fact because you are not accusing anybody. Some people text me a message and asking me, well, we got something, I have a lot of opinion based on what is going on in Nigeria now, but I'm too scared because of the state. And I don't want the state to come after me. I understand. The state is always trying to oppress people, trying to come after people. That is normal. That is what they do. But this is what this program for. We doing this program just to allow people that don't want to use their own Facebook page or their own Instagram because they can track them down or something or whatever to come on this program and share their own opinion based on how they feel on what is going on in Nigerian LLC. A lot of people believe it's a nation, but according to my own belief and my own opinion, I see Nigerian as nothing but a company owned by a group of people. So you can only call it a Nigerian LLC, a company owned by the group of people. I call them the shareholder. Those are the ones that control the affairs of that company. So for those of you that want to come online and talk about or share your opinion on what is going on, you are free to come on this program. On this program, I don't do recording, pre-recording, and upload it. Okay, I come online, I share my opinion, I explain what I feel. We talk about what we think, and we leave it there. People join us during the live program and share their opinion, but I don't do pre-recording stuff like that. So, because this program is not based on to make money or to gain traffic. Okay, it's just the program that we're trying to do to allow people to come online on the live program and share their own opinion. And they don't need to mention their names on this program. You don't need to mention your name. If you don't like to show your face, you can call the phone number on the WhatsApp that is on the screen. we're gonna pick it up. People are going to hear you in all over the world, and you can share opinion, okay, based on the topic. If you're bold enough to show your face, you can come on live program. We send you the invitation. We let you come on live and share your own opinion. There's nothing wrong about that. So, because of this, I want to thank every one of you. Okay, I know the network is kind of crazy tonight, but we're going to do it like we always do every day. I welcome you all to the program today on 360 Opinion. I still remain my name, Mr. Opinion. I would like you guys to enjoy the music a little bit, and then we're going to talk about today's topic. Today's topic is based on what is going on in Tribunal. The Labour Party come out with another bunch of evidence today, and they call the witness. So even though the APC and the INEC lawyer said they are not ready to do the cross checking of the witness, so they are not prepared for the cross examination of the witness. So that's to tell you something about them. But Labour Party come with the evidence today, and they bring the witness today. They call the witness so that can testify. We're gonna watch it. I have a video that was put together from one of our brother. It's called Ned Media. He been doing a good job. Like I always telling you, this guy been doing a good job. He analyzed everything that is going on in the courts. Everything that's going on in tribunal. He analyzed everything too, because we can't watch it on a live program. There's no televised, but we have a transcript of every procedure, everything that's going on in the court. So he bring that transcript and turn it to the video for us, to the audio for us, that we can, we love it. Trust me, he did a good job. Credits to him. I give a kudos to him. He's been doing a good, fantastic job. For those of you that's watching me, you can follow him on YouTube. It's YouTube, and the page is Ned Media. Ned Media. You will see it on YouTube. Just follow him, subscribe to him, and put it on notification every time you upload the video. You can watch it live before we bring it to you. So that's about it. I want you to enjoy the music a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. And I'm gonna play that video for you. You can watch it, and then we can talk about another thing, talk about another topic. We're going to touch about the dollars and naira that the new president said they want the banks started trade in forex and making a decision how much they want to sell the dollars or naira. So we're going to talk about it, but for the meantime, let's enjoy the music. A credit go to the Peter Bond for this music. I love it. It sounds like our evergreen man, Fela Anikulapo Kuti. So I love his music. I love how this guy put this music together for this politician. Like I always said, never trust them. Okay, if you do, you on your own. Never trust any board of trustees of Nigerian LLC. All those politicians, I call them board of trustees of Nigerian LLC. No, never trust them. If you do, you on your own. So let's enjoy the music, and then for that little bit of time, I'll be right back and we talk about the orders.
Today, we not they get water. Yes. They promise us light. We don't see. Up till today, we not they see the light. They promise us road. We don't see. Up till today, Jaga road we dey see. Yes. So promise then they make. When election done they come to deceive the people, they will they promise this and that. Then they lie on them, they lie in your cocoa. Then they lie for federal. Then they lie on them, they lie for state level. Then they lie for support them. Because they get lawyer when then they give bribe. And go to line lawyer, go they support them. Look, our education system don't have a rule for Niger. I make all our youth them come they do yahoo. Politicians set all of them na yahoo. Our government system set na yahoo. The promise like a can be deployment so the promise us work. Na Okada be the work. Insecurity na in our land. Our hospital unko, they no get facilities. Our naira unko, they don't fall their kata. Inflation everywhere, no solution. Yeah, politician promise you something, no big dividend. During campaign time, then go carry everybody along. When them win up for their family, then go leave you behind. When them win up for their family body, then go put you backyard. Then they lie on them, they lie, yo, oh, oh, oh. Then they lie for federal, oh. Then they lie on them, they lie for state level.
Then they lie from federal to state level to local government. All they do, everything that come out from their mouth is nothing but a lie, lie, lie. But like I always telling people, if the politician tell you something and listen to them and you believe what they said, trust me, you on your own. Your name is a sorry. These people will say anything, they will tell you anything just because they want to get your vote, even though your vote never counts. But they want you to feel like you are relevant, even though they don't need you. All they need is to have enough money to bribe the INEC chairman or whoever in charge of the election, and then they declare you a winner. And nothing will happen. That's nothing anybody can do about that. Okay, so let's quickly jump to the to this video. Okay, I want you to watch it, and then we will talk about it after the video. It's a very interesting video. It's about the Labour Party and what is going on in Tribuna. So for those of you that have never not follow what is going on, this is opportunity for you to watch it. So just watch the video and enjoy it. Please share this this program. Let people hear about it. I've trying to do this kind of this program for before. My page, my former page was put down. You know, they blocked that page. Everybody that been following me, they know me, always behind the truth. So a lot of people, you know, in Nigerian, when you start talking about things that they don't feel like, and when you start saying the truth, they're gonna come after you. So they use every arsenal they have in their power to take my page down. So this is my new page. So when you watching this program and you don't see people, probably a lot of people come on live on this program, it's because this is my new page. So the old page been pulling down because the states don't like it. So, well, that's something they can do about it. This is the time of the social media. Everybody can come online. If your page pull down, you create a new page, you start a new page. People will still end up to find you and follow you as long as they knows you always say the truth. So that doesn't matter. On this program, it's not about money. We don't do this program just to make money. We do this program because we love our nation and we want to contribute to it. So when we see something that is wrong, we're going to say it. When we see something that is good, we're going to give the credits to where the credits deserve. So let's watch this program and we come back and talk about what is going on in tribunal. Please subscribe to the Net Media. He did a good fantastic job by putting these videos together for us. That guy's been doing a good job. Please, I give a credit to him on this video I'm trying to play. He's a fantastic guy. Please, for those of you that's watching me on Facebook, on YouTube, you can follow him on his YouTube. All right, let's enjoy the program. We'll be right back.
The big displays return today with more boxes of evidence, this time containing PVC information, as P2B and Labour Party continue their quest to prove to the presidential. The big displays return today with more boxes of evidence, this time information, as P2B and Labour Party continue their quest to prove to the presidential. The big displays return today with more boxes of evidence, this time containing PVC information, as P2B and Labour Party continue their quest to prove to the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal judges that they won the presidential election. The judges are already filing into the courtroom for the start of proceedings. You can see the representative of different parties on screen. Levi SAN is already on his feet. My lord, we are ready to start, and my learned brother Ibazo SAN will kickstart the proceeding. He's up already addressing the court. Quickly, my lord, we will now call the subpoenaed witness, Professor Eric, and the witness was sworn in. The LP counsel is already asking him a question. Tell the court what you do. I am a professor of mathematics at Anambra University. The witness responded to proceed this morning with this witness. I would have thought that the counsel, in the spirit of cooperation, that this should have been given to us in good time, because it's not about ambush or taking us by surprise. So if the counsel wants to continue with his witness, they should step him down and give us all the documents to allow us proceed properly. This is my humble prayer to the court. Thank you, my lord. Tinubu's counsel wants to make a submission. My lord, I want to step down this witness so that we can study this document. He should be stepped down, for if quickly interrupts him. I didn't say minutes. I don't know where you got that. I'm not a genius like you. The rules are clear. We need 48 hours. At this point, my lord, I just spoke with my colleague. The witness can go on, but we will not cross-examine him today, but much later, because we will not be ambushed. The APC counsel adds his own voice. My lord, we will also serve this witness disposition a few minutes before the court sitting. We align ourselves with the submission of Chief Olanipeku, that subject to your lord's submission, the witness can continue, but we will cross-examine him later and not today. We can go on with the witness adoption today. I am waiting for Mahmoud to confirm that we can go on with the adoption, suggested the LP counsel. The ANE counsel is in agreement, so Ibazu SAN continues with the witness adoption. Where do you work? I am a mathematician at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, responded the witness. Do you recognize your statement? The LP counsel asks him. Yes, I do, with my signature and what I wrote. So do you adopt this document with you as your statement? The respondents didn't even allow him to finish. They're already jumping up and shouting objection. My lord, we object to this adoption of the witness statement. The INEC counsel is on his feet. My lord, we also object the adoption of this witness and will state our reasons at the final stage of address. Their objections today won't go without being challenged, as the LP counsel is already flipping through the pages of the Electoral Act. My lord, the Electoral Act states that a witness is mandated to present statements and also cross-examination process. Do you adopt your evidence in chief? He asked the witness. Before the adoption, I want to make a clarification on page 5. The witness responded. The presiding judge cuts him. No, you cannot make corrections. You have adopted. The LP counsel isn't taking it. My lord, the witness is allowed to point out the few areas that he wishes to correct, just like we have done previously before he adopts. Okay, agreed the judge. So proceed, witness. The LP Council waves at its witness. In bracket C, table 3 that shows River State documents should be replaced with table 2 and 3 of Benue State documents, the witness explained. Honorable Justice Ada wants a clarification from the witness. What of the E or F? Which one is supposed to be there? E has sub-documents and the entire segment is for Benue, replies the witness. That's an alteration, asks the presiding judge. No, my lord, it's an amendment. It's a typographical error, clarified the LP Council. The presiding judge doesn't want to accept it. The only way I can accept this is if he withdraws the statement. While you can correct what you need corrected, I cannot use pen to alter my document. My lord, the LP Council begins. We have done this before. He has not adopted the statement yet. He can make corrections when needed. It's just one line of table 2 and 3. That's all. It can be corrected. We have made corrections before with statements in this courtroom. The INEC Council is about to say something. The only way we can accept it is if he withdraws the statement. He should withdraw and make all his corrections and come back another time. While the LP Council was about to defend his position, the INEC Council told him, "Learned colleague, please, I'm still on my feet. This correction is too substantive and we won't allow it." The LP Council insists. Corrections to statements have been done here before, just before adoption of statements. I don't see the issue now. At this point, the INEC Council throws in the towel. My lord, we leave it to your discretion, but I have made my stance known. Tinubu and APC councils echoed the same thing. The LP Council, now feeling elated that he has won the argument, told the court, "We allowed Olanipeku make corrections before, so there should be no problem. Let him make the corrections and let's proceed," agreed the presiding judge. "Thank you, my lord. You can see the whole page there. It's written Benue. So that statement beneath that shows rivers is typographical error. So change it to Benue." The judge motioned him to go ahead. "Witness, do you adopt your witness statement?" The LP Council resumes questioning his witness. "Yes, I do," he responded. "On paragraph 4 on page 3, you mentioned 18,088 blood polling unit results." "Yes, I did," answered the witness. "Where is it?" asked the presiding judge. "Paragraph 9, 1, 2, and 3, my lord. We will now tender all these documents. We have gone the extra mile of making copies for our learned friends on the other side so that we don't need to apply again to make copies." He goes on to start distributing thick copies of documents. While they were distributing them, it put the courtroom in hysterics, including the judges, because of how huge the documents are. The only people not finding it amusing are the respondents, who were shocked at the size of the document. The LP Council continues, "My lord, we are kind enough to make them copies so they won't stress themselves." The presiding judge understands his sarcasm. "I can see how nice you are. You are very nice with these loads of documents." This judge. Objections are raining though. After the INEC Council objected, Tinubu's counsel said, "My lord, when I saw these boxes this morning, I thought it's Ashebi for the daughter of my learned colleague, that it is for her wedding." The APC council isn't impressed at all by the joke. "We object to this and we will give reasons in full at the final address." After all the jokes and arguments, the presiding judge admitted the reports in evidence and marked them Exhibit PCG 1 to 3. Thereafter, the court went on a 10-minute break. During this break, the court clerks invited the LP council to come over and explain the huge documents to them. To paint a picture of how huge these documents are, they are about 6 to 8 inches thick, and there are 3 reports. So going by what the Labour Party brought into the court today, it means that one box is for each of the respondents. So you can imagine the time it will take the respondents to go through them and prepare themselves for cross-examination of the witness. The LP legal team also made it easier to peruse by creating an appendix that explains everything in the report. In trials like this, why it might be an advantage to overwhelm the respondents with too much evidence, you do not want to overwhelm the judges. They are humans too. You need to make their work easier for them so that they can quickly understand where you're coming from and buy into your argument. The faster and easier you make them to understand your case, the higher the chance of their delivering the judgment in your favor. Now the court is back in session and the LP counsel is already on his feet. Thank you, my lord, and thank you for the time to explain the documents. Now, witness, you mentioned 18,088 blood result sheets from IREV. While the witness was about to respond, Tinubu's lawyer cuts him off. My lord, objection. How much time will this witness spend in this court? They should let us know what kind of witness he is so that we can know how long he's supposed to have. He has used over 2 hours now, and even expert witnesses are not allowed to use such time. We have spent the whole day on this one witness. The LP counsel quickly moves to respond. My lord, we are not the ones wasting time, and by the way, we are only laying more foundation so that you can justify the 48 hours you need to cross-examine him. At this point, the presiding judge asks the LP counsel, are these documents certified by INEC? Please try to round up. We give you 3 minutes. My lord, we are very grateful. We seek to tender 18,088 blood polling unit results and the ones uncovered. And before the judge could ask any objections started raining from the usual quarters. While they were busy objecting, some Labour Party lawyers started serving the respondents more documents. The judge admitted the 4 boxes in evidence and tagged them exhibits PCE 1 to 4. The LP counsel is on his feet again. Witness, you were given an engagement to carry out data analysis on the total election by Labour Party. Yes, he responded. You were also subpoenaed here. Yes. Let me have the letter. While he was giving him the letter, the presiding judge makes a remark. We are aware of the subpoena, but we don't know about the letter. It's a letter of engagement, my lord, dated 20th February 2023, signed by Labour Party to this statistician to carry out the letter. It's a letter of engagement, my lord, dated 20th February 2023, signed by Labour Party to this statistician to carry out data analysis on the whole election for them. My lord, I seek to tender the letter and subpoena from the second petitioner to our witness. The judge asks for objection. This time, respondents objected differently. Tinubu's counsel objected the letter being tendered, but they didn't object the subpoena. APC counsel did the opposite. They are okay with the letter, but not the subpoena. INEC counsel didn't object to the subpoena, but objected to the letter being admitted. There's serious confusion in the respondents' camp. Tinubu's counsel asked APC's counsel to object the same way he did, but he refused, saying, I have my reasons. The first time they've disagreed in court. After the documents were admitted in evidence, the LP counsel stood up. I will now call the witness from Arise TV. And after the witness was seated, he asked him, Witness, tell the court your name. My name is Lumi. Where do you work? I work at Arise News. The presiding judge cuts in. I hope we will be done with this witness before 1 p.m. Yes, my lord, responded the LP counsel, and he continues questioning his witness. Witness, you were subpoenaed. Yes. Do you have it here? Yes, I do. My lord, I now tender this subpoena and his ID card. This time, none of the respondents objected. Anyway, the LP counsel continued questioning his witness. Do you adopt this statement as yours? Yes, I do. You mentioned a flash drive in your paragraph 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of your statement. Yes, I did. Do you have the flash drive here? Yes, I do. My lord, I seek to tender the flash drive in evidence containing video recordings to be shared with my learned colleagues. All respondents objected to the flash drive being admitted by the court. It was admitted anyway, and the LP counsel made another request. My lord, we seek for the video to be played in the open court. It's just about 3 minutes long. Any objection? Asked the presiding judge. This time, none of them objected to the video being played, and they went on to play this video where the INEC chairman, Mahmood Yakubu, told the world at Chatham House, UK, the number of registered voters and other information concerning our election. After watching the video, the LP counsel sought the permission of the court to call another witness, but the presiding judge said, we will tomorrow. Let the witness come back tomorrow. This case is hereby adjourned to tomorrow, 16th June 2023 by 9 a.m. See you all tomorrow for another full transcript of the letter. It's a letter of engagement, my lord, dated 20th February.
All right. We all heard what is going on, what is transpiring in the tribunal in the courts today. I give the credits to the net media. The guy did a fantastic job. He did a good job to put those videos together for us. So let's appreciate him. For those of you that's watching me, please subscribe to his YouTube channel. His YouTube channel is Net Media. So please subscribe to it. It costs you nothing. So you can get some kind of different video uh, from him every time he'll upload it. So uh, and for those of you that was asking me about my Facebook or Instagram page, you can see it on my screen. I have them up there. My Facebook, my Instagram page is 360 Opinion. Okay. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, and then at the same time on Twitter, on TikTok, on YouTube. They are all 360 Opinion. Once you type 360 Opinion, you're going to see my profile, especially when you see the logo, you will recognize right away. So, if I want to say something about what just happened in courts today, like I always telling you that everything that is going on in tribunal, it's just a script that some group of people wrote. I did not believe in it. Okay, like I said, I did not believe in what they're doing. So, in my own opinion, I believe they just trying to do the acting movie for us. I believe they are already make up their mind on what they're going to do or how they're going to do it. I think they just trying to make the Nigerians feel comfortable for a while before they can come out with their own abracadabra. So they want the tension to go down, in my opinion. So that is why they are trying to entertain everything that the Labour Party and the others are doing. Labour Party and PDP. So they're trying to entertain them because they don't want the citizen to go boiling if they don't entertain them. So they will entertain them for a while. And they understand the Nigerian that in the next after 3, 4, 5, 6 months, we all forget about it. That's it. We move on. So they understand how our system works. They know Nigerians always forget about things quick. We make it norm. So as long as they can drag the case for long, that's going to give them the opportunity to make it fade off in the face of the Nigerians, because everybody was so hungry, so hyper in the beginning of this case after the election. But the more they drag the case longer, the more many people forget about it. That's like, you know what, let's just forget about it. The election's already is over. Let's just move on and deal with the reality of the new government. So in that meantime, whatever the policy the new government is making, those policies will make people carried away to the extent that they're not going to focus on the tribunals and the whatever case that is going on. So people will be like, you know what, I got a lot of issues to face. I got many things to worry about than this tribunal and this election. Okay, election is over. We already knows how they do it. The abracadabra stuff. We know this is Nigerian. We know our foot don't count. So, and if we don't just forget about it and move on in life, we're gonna survive more. So it's gonna be like we're losing to in my Yoruba language, they said Etonle Kumeji, if he's not careful. So people will feel like, you know what, instead of me chasing two different things at the same time, you know, like focusing on tribunal at the same time, not focusing on my own personal life, I might lose the boat. I might lose my personal life, the same time lose the tribunal. I better face my own personal life. So that's what is going to end up to happen to many people. That is just the realistic of life. So they want to drag the case longer to the extent that many Nigerians will forget it. They will be completely forget about there's a case in tribunal. Average of Nigerians already forget that there's a case in tribunal. Most average of Nigerians already believe that election is over. Tinubu is already a president. So what next? Let's just move on. I'm just hustle for this next 4 years before we start thinking about another election. So that is the thinking of majority average of Nigerians. As at now, what concerns them is about the present economy. The gas, the electricity issue, the economic issue, the forest trade issue. That is what concerns the average Nigerian right now. Many of them don't even focus about what is going on in tribunal anymore. Many of them don't even know that something is still going on in tribunal. They already forget, like, well, it's already over. And that is what the state wants. That is what the government wants. Especially that's what the APC wants. They want people to forget about their mandate. So they want to shift their thinking, their focus to somewhere else, so that they won't have any issue with them. Because they understand that the more the people change their own thinking or their focus to somewhere else, the more easy they can use the back door to rob them. Because they know if the people put their focus on this tribunal, there's going to be too much pressure on the judge in tribunal to do good. Because the judge are people like us too. They go home, they watch TV. So when they see high pressure among the people, they'll be like, oh, you know what? We better do the good thing because the people don't like what is going on. But because they know once the people focus on something else and there's no more pressure, even the judge, the tribunal will be like, you know what? We can do whatever we want. Nobody cares. Everybody already been focusing somewhere else. That is my belief. That is what I believe that is going on in Nigeria right now. Right now. So, for saying that, you might have a different opinion to what my opinion is talking about on this issue. That's fine. That's why we let this program out there for people to come online and share their own opinion. So, like I always said, people have a different opinion, and their opinion doesn't make it a fact. It's just their own opinion, which is good. Okay? When you have an opinion, I have an opinion, your friend have an opinion, we can share the opinion together and find a common ground. So what is going on in tribunal right now for today's hearing, in my opinion, Labour parties have been doing good. They've been doing a good job, fantastic job, because the INEC and the APC did never expect all this overwhelming evidence. They don't expect it. They just thought it's going to be like everyday as usual stuff. Like the 2019 when the article was challenging the Buhari, and he never go to court with any evidence, just go there like, oh, there's something, there's a server. Like the result in the server is different to the present result. That's how it go there. That's how you lose the case at that time, because they say technicality, what he's saying doesn't make sense. Because the INEC already come out and say they don't have a server. So when the INEC say they don't have a server, so how can you say their server was hacked and the result was changed when the owner of the system don't have a server? So that is how article lost the case. So on this case, when they said after the election, if anybody don't like the results, you can go to court, they don't believe, they never expect that this evidence is going to be this big, overwhelming for them. They don't believe that. They don't know it can happen. They believe after the election when they say you can go to court, everything is over. They don't even believe the OB can chase his mandate to court. They just said, oh, you can go to court, that's fine. We own the court. But when they started to see the evidence that is coming in, they started panic. Even though they have all the state arsenal in their hand to use to defend themselves, but they still panicking. Because all the evidence that the LP being presenting right now, that being given out right now, is still the evidence that they collect from the INEC themselves. So they are all INEC satisfied copy. When the INEC certified copy, it means it's your copy, it's your evidence, and I'm using it against you. So what the LP is doing now is like, you know what, my lordship, we're not even ready to bring out our own evidence, the copy of all the result and evidence that we have in our hand. We still keep it because every party have it. But we want to use this evidence that they give it to us by themselves to let you understand that the result they declare on that so day is different to the result that they give it to us by themselves. So we want you as a judge to interpret like what is going on right here. So the LP is doing a good, fantastic job in my opinion, and I give them the kudos, even though we know nothing good is going to come out of it. If something good come out of this tribunal, it's just nothing but a miracle of God. Because we know how corrupt Nigerian system is. They are board of trustees and live together in the same carcass. They don't own anybody explanation how they run the affairs of this Nigerian LLC. If anybody understand that the people, the board of trustees of any company, they don't own the workers or any staff, and any explanation how they spend their vacation with the company's money. No. They don't have to care. They are the board of trustees of that company. The same thing in Nigeria. All these politicians that I call them the board of trustees of the Nigerian LLC, they hold nobody explanation. So when the LP goes to court, it's interesting and it is good. I love that. That will show us how biased and how corrupt the Judiciathief, Executhief, and Legislative is. Even though we know there's nothing good is going to come out of it, but it's going to show the Nigerian citizen how corrupt the system is. He will expose them and open their ears. If they end up to do good, that is the only grace of God can make them happen. Only grace of God. But I never doubt it. The grace of God. Doubt is different to the opinion. In my opinion, nothing good is going to come out of it. But doubt means, well, I don't doubt God. He can do anything. It's just my opinion is not, for me, it's not feasible. But doubt, believe, that's a God side. So I believe God can do anything. So everything that is going on now, God just wants you to understand that there's a lot of things that is going on in Nigeria. So, like I said, they talk about subsidy, how they take the subsidy out. It's fun, it makes sense, but never believe them. Never fight for them. If you do, you on your own. Before I go, watch this video and I'll be right back to you.
Choosing to fail in honor rather than succeed by fraud. Fraud subsidizing fraud. Sometimes in March 2021, the defunct Petroleum Pricing Regulatory and Marketing Authority, then government agency authorized to regulate prices of petroleum products, stated that after a review of the pricing template on all ex-coastal and in-coastal charges on the cost of landing of fuel in Nigeria, the expected retail cost, that's cost per liter, should be 212 naira as against the pump price of 185 naira that we're paying. This means that government was then subsidizing the product with an average of 27 naira per liter. That was in 2021. The template reviewed were, and that's the ex-coastal charges reviewed, were average lighting expense, the MPA fee, NEMASA charges, jetty throughput charges, storage charges. At least those that work in MPA will understand this. Why the in-coastal charges were wholesale margin, admin charges, transport allowance, marine transport average, and retail margin. So let us understand all of this. At the House of Representative Committee sitting in 2022, that's last year, the NNPC Limited MD, Mela Kyari, represented by Umar Ajia, that's the Chief Financial Officer of the company, claimed that as at that time, government was paying 209 naira per liter as subsidy, even though we're buying it at 185 per liter. That's with an average of 66.7 million liters needed daily in Nigeria. The government then would require 3.4 trillion naira to subsidize the product in 2022. So I beg, help me do the math. If you add 209 naira, that's the cost of subsidy, to 185, where would they buy them for pump? That's according to NNPC price in 2022. The price ought to be 395 per liter at that time. That is last year. Even though I still don't understand, because looking at the template of 2021 that I said, where them say without subsidy, the expected pump price up to be 212 naira per liter. So how the costs can jump from 2022, 212 to 395 in 2022 if you remove subsidy. Anyway, then I one question for one side. Maybe in inflation or COVID, according to Fela, if you want, they won't turn things, they will look for something to blame. But also remember that according to them, they said we consume 66.7 million liters of fuel daily. Even though in that same September 2022, the Nigerian Customs Service faulted the claim by NNPC Limited that Nigerians consume 60 million liters of fuel daily. Because according to reports, between 2011 and 2015, Nigeria was said to be consuming between 37 to 40 million liters of fuel per day. So remember, in that 2015, APC, who were then in opposition, and the then CBN governor, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, disputed this figure of 40 million liters. But now, APC and Buhari, that faulted Jonathan of spending 3.9 trillion on subsidy between 2010 and 2015, ended up spending 11 trillion naira on the same subsidy in 8 years. What God cannot do does not exist, though. Anyway, just follow me small, you understand where we are going to. In March this year, 2023, the NNPC Limited MD, Kyari, while stating that our daily consumption has moved to 79.8 trillion liters daily, stated categorically, and I want to quote him, our customers are here, we're transferring to each of them at 113 naira per liter. That means there's a difference of close to 202 for every liter of PMS we import into this country. In computation, 202 multiplied by 66.5 million liters multiplied by 30 days will give you over 400 billion of subsidy every month. That was Kyari's statement. My layman question then, if they were paying subsidy of 202 per liter on the product in March 2023, which is a reduction from the 209 naira per liter subsidy they were paying in 2022. How come in the same June 2023, they're asking Nigerians to pay 488 naira to 500 naira in Lagos in some cases after they have removed subsidy? Shouldn't the cost be layman mathematics again? 212, which was the cost of the subsidy, plus 185, which was the cost of the pump at the nozzle, which will put the product at 387 per liter. Where that extra cost of 101 naira come from, and who is collecting it? Please also remember, this thing they are calling direct sale, direct purchase arrangement is what was initially known as swap arrangement, where NNPC gives the barrel meant for local consumption to the refineries, while the refineries give NNPC the quantity of fuel refined that will cover the cost of the crude oil given to them. So the only cost NNPC Limited is bearing is the cost of freighting, insurance, and co. So they know they buy the products. So we also want to know, at least you should also remember that insurance cost is in the percentage of cargo price and will not be significantly affect or will not significantly affect the price. So I beg, I need an NPC Limited and those when know to educate us on this additional cost, because all I am seeing here is transfer of subsidy from government to the people. I will therefore advocate that while a lot of economists agree that subsidy was a fraud and should go, NNPC Limited should not transfer the fraud to the ordinary Nigeria. They need to explain to Nigerians in clear and transparent terms how this their expected retail price was arrived at using the same template that they used in 2021. With that, we can even estimate how much agencies like MPA, NIMASA will generate from charges on crude oil vessels. Because these 130% changes in their cost driven between 2021 and 2023 is a big question that I'm still finding hard to answer. I dey wait for answer. And I beg, please, don't even bring the cost of dollar here because subsidy is not paid in dollars. All of these things I have explained is in local currency.
All right. I hope every one of you here what analysis this guy from the Arise TV, I think Arise or Channel TV, just analyze about it's from Channel TV. Okay, some people say it's from Channel TV. Okay, how he just analyzed the subsidy to let us know that this politician, like I always telling you, they are nothing but a liar. The same story about the subsidy last in 2015, they used it against Jonathan. When the Buhari come to power, they can't take it out. Now, new government is here, they say they take it out. The question is, who are they give this money to? The money that we used to do the subsidy, how are we going to know that they use it judicially the way they're supposed to? But like I always said, everything they are doing, it's nothing but a blueprint to steal money. They say they come out with the student loan. I've told you, don't believe it. It's nothing but a scam. My last program yesterday, I mentioned it. I said that student loan is nothing but a scam. Some people text me a message, they send me, they come to my DM like, oh, why did you say that? How can you say it's a scam? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, we are going to see, because this is not the last time the government will come out with a different propaganda stuff to use to steal money. They come with the trader money. In the Buhari administrative, they use it to steal money. They come with the pulpit money, like a pulpit feeding program that feeding the kids. They use it to steal money. They come with another program like they want to give 50 million poor people in Nigeria money. They use it to steal money. So that is not new. When they say they come with the program and it's nothing but it's a scam. The last administrative even come with the job scheme that they say every local government, 770 something local government, there will be 2,000 people that will be employed from that each local government in the whole nation, throughout the nation. On that program, I remember this junior minister, the one that went to the US to buy a house and started bragging about it. He was the one behind that abracadabra scam. He is the one. At the end of the day, where is the money? Where are that 2,000 people from each local government? Did they give anybody in your own local government jobs? Did anybody in your local government get the job and get paid? No. It's nothing but a scam. So when they tell you about the student loan, go write it to your left hand. It's nothing but a scam. But we are going to see it. We're going to be there when it's happened. And then we're going to come back on the live program and talk about it. Like, did you remember this? Also, they are talking about it. Today it's 6/15, 2023. I still repeat it. That student loan is nothing but a scam. Either you believe me or not, or you don't believe me, we are going to see. So, for the meantime, I want to say thanks to the Iwo descendant people for their anniversary that is coming in Dallas, Texas on July. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see them, see the people that was coming to that program. So the last one happened in Atlanta, Georgia. This one is coming to the Dallas, Texas. So kudos to for those of you that put those programs together. Really, 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 really impressed. So let's just hear the advert and then we come back and we do the final statement before we go for today.
ẹ̀yin ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìwó Olúpọ̀nà ìlú Ògbóhùta Ọ̀gbàgbà àti agbègbè rẹ̀ ẹ̀yin dà ọmọ odò ọba àti agbègbè rẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà ẹ̀sùnmọ́ bí ọmọ ìlú Odídẹrẹ́ àti àyíká rẹ̀ ní Canada airport ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ Ìwó Land Descendant Association Incorporation ló ń pè yín síbi àpérò àpèjẹ ìfarakínra fún ìríra ẹni yọ̀ tá a pè ní Dallas Texas Convention 2023 ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì irú ẹ̀ second annual convention lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà àti Canada lọ́jọ́ kọkàndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù Agẹmọ ọdún 2023 29 July 2023 ní Victoria Grace Event Center 2405 North Highway 360 Suite 2508 Grand Prairie Texas 75050 ẹ̀túyáyá kájọ péjú síbi àpérò ọdún yìí díẹ̀ nínú ètò tá a pìyàmọ́ ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìpàdé ọmọ ìlú ọ̀rọ̀ wúrí ìfarakínra ìjó orin wẹ̀jẹ̀wẹ̀mú ọ̀wẹ́kẹ̀ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ nínú àwọn èèkànjọ́ náà ni ẹ̀dà àbí káyọ̀dé Rahman president Ìwó Land Descendant Association High Chief Sharafadin Babalola Vice President àtàwọn ẹni àyẹ́sí pàtàkì míì láti fi ìwé pè Mistura Ọmọbọ́láńlé Asúnramú gbajúgbajà òṣèré tíátà lórílẹ̀‐èdè Amẹ́ríkà àti kọ́mẹ́dọ̀tún Akínpẹ̀lú bàbá Yorùbá ni yóò fẹ́ wá èdè àti ẹ̀fẹ̀ darí ètò fún àlàyé kíkún kẹ́kẹ́ ẹ kàn sí +1 469 992 0020 tàbí +1 817 630 1695 olùkéde Dallas Texas Convention 2023 Committee.
The big displays return today with more boxes of evidence, this time containing PVC information, as P2B and Labour Party continue their quest to prove to the presidential. The big displays return.
Like I said, okay, today, before we go, I want to appreciate every one of you that's been with us for this program today. I really, really appreciate you guys. It's very interesting. For those of you that have been sending me a message on the DM or my WhatsApp, I'm going to read it later after the program and I'm going to get back to you. I will not be able to get back to you right now. You know, I don't like to be distracted when I'm on the program. But I'm going to get back to you. So bear with me. I'm going to read it and I am going to try as much as possible to get back to you. For those of you that still want to send me a message, you can send me a message to WhatsApp +1 817 677 8210. That is the WhatsApp number. You can send me a message to that WhatsApp number anytime you want to. Or you can please follow me on Facebook or YouTube or the Instagram. So for the meantime, I want to say thank you to every one of you. We're going to come back tomorrow after the tribunal case. We're going to come out and give you the analysis of what happened in the courts tomorrow. So please bear with me. You know, I always come to the live program late. For those of you that watch me from Nigeria, I'm really, really, really sorry. I know some of you will just keep waking up. It's early for you. I understand. For those of you that watch me in the American side, I know some of you just come back from work or something like that. I understand. We are working, so we only do this program in the free time that we have. So if you are not be able to watch me live, you can still rewatch this program later on your own free time. Okay, please subscribe to my own Facebook, my YouTube channel. Please Really appreciate that. Just to share it, subscribe to it. It costs you nothing. When you subscribe to something, it costs you nothing. When you share or you like a program, it costs you nothing. Even though we might not have the same opinion, but that doesn't mean anything. Maybe one day we might have the same opinion, or we can come together and share different opinions to find a common ground. So please help me share this program. Whenever you watch my program, either you watch it full or you watch 10 minutes or 2 minutes, please help me share it. Let it reach the people that might learn something on what you are doing or what you are saying. So like I said, in Nigerian LLC, we all workers inside that Nigerian LLC. We are not the state. We are not the part of the shareholders, so we don't have the opportunity to the big fat check. So the only way you can have your own fat check is you buy the share and become the shareholder, either by become a councillor or governor or senator or chairman of local government, whatever the political office you hold, you become a shareholder, so you can have a big fat check. So for those of us that don't have that opportunity, we are not in that area, I say kudos to you. We keep struggling. Maybe one day somebody that we're going to have the fear of God is going to come in power and think about the workers inside the Nigerian LLC. But for now, there's nothing we can do about it. So welcome to Nigerian LLC, where the group of thief, the Legislative, the Executhief, and Judiciathief, they are all board of trustees, where they sleep together and share the national cake. We're going to come back tomorrow, so please join me tomorrow on this program whenever you have time. We really appreciate that. And for the meantime, just enjoy the music, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day wherever you're watching me from. I say thank you so much. I'm still your man, Mr. Opinion. Never right, never wrong. It's still always my own opinion. Thank you so much.
Make you not believe them. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe them. Inside their mouth, truth to know they. Inside their eyes, corruption they. Inside their heart, wickedness they. Once they get into power, now when to then again, 9 days their brain, then we type one man we change. In the name of change, why? Change. They combine those with change. Politicians promise anything, make you not believe in them. Politicians promise you, make you not believe in them. If they say make you vote for them, make you look well. Say make you vote for them, make you shine your eyes, oh. Them promise us water, we don't see. Up to you today, we don't see. We not they get water.